Hello? Hello, are we live? All right, YouTube says we are live, so we are live. Hey guys, welcome to the somewhat first live stream on this channel where I will be talking about my Monster Hunter Now experience. So, I just got back home from hunting chameleos for 24 hours. No, not really 24 hours. I was hunting chameleos for the whole day, and I just got back, and I'm here to share my thoughts on this new Elder Dragon in Monster Hunter Now. And well, I think it's pretty easy. The monster is pretty easy. I thought I'd do this kind of format where I live stream my thoughts as I get back home from hunting, because I can give you guys some of my thoughts right away with minimal editing, minimal effort, and hopefully get some engagements with you guys. Oh, hey, Tom. Hello, hello. Hey Alex, what's up? Hello, I just got back from hunting chameleos, and I hope you guys got to try the monster already. I'm not a god hunter yet, but I feel like chameleos is pretty easy to hunt. It's not as difficult when you compare it to the other um, elder dragons we've gotten so far. When you think about it, you would expect that poison would be a huge deal when fighting Chameleos, since that's his whole thing. But after you hunt it, it's kind of easy. So have some talking points I want to go over as I share my thoughts. So it's kind of organized, even though with minimal editing we can, have some organized thoughts around here. Oh, Leo, starting off with a question. Do you really need poison resist, or it just makes it easy mode? Mm, After fighting it the whole day, you don't need poison resist, because the attacks of Chameleos is very, very telegraphed, and it only has a few poison attacks. So if you don't dodge the poison attacks, it's gonna be a huge deal, but it's pretty easy to dodge, so I don't think you need it. Uh, I have some clips I want to show you guys. So let me just switch my scene. I'm pretty new to this live streaming thing. Okay, here we go. I have my phone mirrored on my computer right now, so I can show you guys some of my hunts this morning. I hope you can see it. Can you guys see it? Pause it for a while. So Tom says, I'm waiting for my first hunt to start in a few minutes. Right, there's a time zone difference. We'll have to walk to the next closest EDI after. Yeah. So I hope this is not much of a spoiler for you, Tom, but it's a pretty easy hunt. You don't have to worry about it. It's pretty easy to farm, which is also a good thing, in my opinion, because the new skills are pretty good. But first, let's go through the moves and why I think Chameleos is pretty easy. So my goal with this live stream is for the other people to be able to watch it also, like it's a video on demand. It's still relevant information if you watch it not on the live as it goes on. But yeah, so I hope this information is going to be useful for the VOD viewers also. All right. Tom asks latent power with crit element a good build for Chameleos. Honestly, I would just stick with crit element, as you will see here as I am hunting Chameleos right here. So there's the cutscene. Pretty awesome. And I hope you can see my screen. But here, that's the build I'm using. I'm actually using the switch axe when fighting against Chameleos because it's my strongest Silver Rathalos weapon. And here we go. The hunt. Alright. It starts off pretty easy. You can get away with a morph combo right away and get a huge chunk of switch gauge. And there you see me getting hit after saying it's very easy. But yeah, you can dodge it easy. That's the first poison attack. It always goes for. And the hitbox on that attack is very bad. Just go near Chameleos and the attack will just miss you. And right now, see, it's an 8-star monster, but we already got it to half health. And then when it transitions from the first phase to the second phase, there's a huge gap between the attack. Let's replay. So this is the oops. Let's go back to it. The transition. Notice the transition between the first phase and the second phase. There's a huge opening for you to deal a lot of damage. Here it is, Chameleos transitioning. It blows fog, and during that whole time, you can pull off a huge combo and use your special attack. Just bypass its full poison attack. So it's very easy to dodge that attack of Chameleios. You don't really need poison resistance. It's very easy to dodge its poison attacks. And that's it right there. After transitioning from first phase to second phase, we were able to just wail on Chameleios. Just take a look at the damage we deal while it's transitioning from the first phase to the second phase. Ooh, look at damage. Oh, that's some easy damage. So that's my suggestion. When Chameleios is transitioning from first phase to second phase, just go near it, attack it while it's shooting out its fog to go invisible. And that's just some free hits for you guys. And then if you want to be safe and dodge the poison attack, just use your special move and you deal a lot of damage. So that's the first point. It's poison attacks, which is supposed to be the most dangerous thing about Chameleios. It's very easy to dodge, and you don't need poison resistance. And you can just focus on equipping your offensive skills like crit element and such. And so far, not really a big challenge. I fought it the whole day, and I did manage to use up all 15 free potions, but only, I would guess, around 5 to 7 were used up by Chameleios because I got greedy, you know, and got hit by its lunging attacks. Not even the poison attacks. Uh, Che asks, nakailan R6 ka, boss? Napakarami. Because I managed to hunt around 20 to 30. Uh, 20 to 30 Chameleios, and I think I have enough to overgrade at least 3 armor pieces and weapons to grade 8. So, very good. This event is very worth it. So, to my Western viewers, Che was asking how many R6 materials I managed to get. Actually, when it comes to Elder Dragons, my main challenge is getting R5 materials. And it's still the same problem I have with Chameleios. R5 materials, very hard to get. That's the main struggle. But to answer Adam's question, is the ticket worth it? I think this ticket is the most worth it event ticket ever. All because of the exchange hub. When you buy the ticket, you can do unlimited huntathons and spawns refresh every 30 minutes. So you get a lot of the exchange tokens right away, very easily. And in the exchange hub, you can exchange it for Chameleios materials. Like for the first time ever, we can use the exchange hub to get Elder Dragon materials. And we can use it to get R5 Chameleios materials, which we will need a lot of. And so far, thanks to the exchange hub, I will be able to overgrade three armor pieces or weapons to grade 8, which is perfect because I've got some builds coming up to share with you guys. All right. Worth it? Yes, worth it talaga. The ticket is worth it, in my opinion. But if you have any other thoughts, you can share it in the comments. Ayun. So, yeah, yo, what's up, guys? So, Eli, I want to play it, but MHN player here in Zamboanga is low. Yeah, I understand some in the rural areas or um, provinces don't really have a lot of players. So my main suggestion is go check Campfire, go to meetups if ever. But I would say even though there's not a lot of players, you can uh still get a lot of value out of this paid event because it's huntathons, EDIs. If you have a lot of nodes, or if you just have one or two nearby, and it refreshes every 30 minutes, 24 minutes, 30 minutes or so, and you can still get a lot of value since it will match you up with other players. And the exchange hub, once again, huge value. Huge value. Yeah. Unknown Samurai, how it works, it just started today in my area, but I don't understand pretty much. Are any parts worth getting first? So, I would suggest, in terms of the white token in the exchange hub, in terms of the silver rathalos and the glavenous materials, I would always go for the plates first, and then after that, if you got all the plates, go for the R5 materials and then go for the refining materials. Very important. And then after that, it depends on what you're really missing. If you need Zennies for your upgrades, go for Zeddies. And if you need more R1 materials, just go for it. And by playing the paid event, you get a lot of these white tokens. So I'm sure you will have enough, more than enough, to clear out the exchange hub and get all of the materials you need. After getting those materials, the next problem you will have to deal with is, of course, storage space. That's the that's the only problem we can't escape ever. So Eli asks which of the Chameleos equipment we should start first. So I'll go through it later, but let me just go through my talking points. Uh, just to make sure I don't miss anything after we go through Chameleos. Yeah, so far I've got a lot of hunts in with Chameleos, and let's just go through it, and I'll show you guys why. Oh, I got it. But yeah, those lunging attacks are really what gets me all the time. So I would say the worst thing about hunting Chameleos, not really the worst, is more like annoying. The annoying part about hunting Chameleos is that it takes away your lock on when it goes invisible. That's really just the most annoying thing. It's sometimes affects your chances of breaking stuff if you find it hard to lock on to the target you want again. So, yeah, always pay attention on your lock on. I would keep it pressed in all the time, even though we can't lock on the part. But yeah, once you break the horn of Chameleos, uh, it will still turn translucent, but your lock on won't disappear. So that's the main point. What I meant about keeping the lock on pressed in is this. If you can see this area, it's the lock on button is yellow. So I will always keep it activated. So in case Chameleos goes back to its non-invisible form, you can easily just select the part you want to be selected. So, all right. So in terms of armor materials, which one do I suggest to go crafting first? All right. So Let's just open mhn.quest, our favorite website, and let's select Chameleos, the Chameleos materials. Once again, wonderful resource by Sammy. Thank you, Sammy, for putting in the effort to do this for the community. But here, yeah, this is the Chameleos materials. All right. Mm-hmm. So which do I suggest go crafting first? You should go craft first. Is the helm. The helm is such great value. Honestly, uh, it has the Chameleos Venomous, the new skill of Chameleos, where it's halves the duration of the poison status if you get inflicted with poison. But that's not the main star of this skill. The main star is having the ability to make it significantly easier to build up poison status on the monster. So the easier you get to poison the monster, the more times you can activate poison exploit. And the helm just has the important skills you need to apply poison, which is number one, the new Chameleos Venomous, and then poison exploit for the damage, and then status sneak for easier poison application when hitting the monster in the back. So awesome armor piece. It has all the things you ever need in a poison build. So that's what I suggest. Crafting first, leveling it up to grade 8. Awesome skill. And then the special mentions would be the Vambrace and the Waist. I have a build in mind for the helm and the vambrace. I won't spoil it too much, but that's what I crafted. In terms of armor pieces, I crafted the helm, the vambrace, and the waist. Because waist has 2 points of poison exploit, insane value when you pair it with Chameleos Venomist. And then the vambrace has Valor 2. So also a great offensive skill when you get to pair it with Poison Exploit. You know, I've got a build to showcase to you guys, so it'll get clearer once I get to upload that video. So stay tuned for that. And then yeah, I think I'll in the next few days I'll be testing how much Chameleos Venomous you actually need. Do you need one? Just one? Two? Three? We will find out. And the main weapon that I'll be testing it with is the gun lance, the poison gun lance. So the main value that I'll be looking for is how many worm stakes do you need to use before the monster gets poisoned. So maybe we just need Chameleos Venomist level 1, and by using just one worm stake, we can get to poison the monster already. Then we might just need Chameleos Venomist level 1 when using the gun lance. But so far, I've tested it with Chameleos Venomist 2 and against monsters who are weak to poison. Chameleos Venomist level 2 is enough for the gun lance. So far, I'll have to do more testing, but that's what I have in mind. So maybe I revealed too much already with what the build I'm planning, but stay tuned for that build. So that's what I would go for. What I went for is I crafted the helm in same value, and then I crafted the vambrace and the waist. But I would also suggest, if you have enough materials, is that you go crafting the weapon as well. It's a great option for a poison weapon, honestly, because for the first time ever, we have a poison dual blades, and it comes with status sneak level 2. And that's just some insane value if you think about it. Status sneak level 2, important skill to have on a weapon, I would say, if you want to apply poison very fast. and you only unlock status sneak attack level 2 when you overgrade it to grade 8. So, in terms of priority, I would prioritize the helm, and then I would focus on upgrading a weapon first and to get that important status sneak attack level 2. Because without the status sneak attack level 2, the build or your builds will have a very hard time applying poison, and then you won't be able to take advantage of the poison exploit skill that pairs really well with this armor set. So that's my suggestion. Focus on the weapon after crafting the helm. Go unlock that status sneak level 2. Status sneak attack level 2. Important skill. Yes. See, Che, yes. Dual blade main here. You have to. I mean, I would suggest you go for the dual blades. I haven't really tested it, but so far, in theory, it's really a good weapon. Status sneak attack level 2, and then go for poison exploit level 5, and then pair it with the Chameleios Venomous. Ooh, I can't wait to see how many poison statuses we can apply on the monster. That's gonna be an interesting build to test. So, huh. Let's check back in the chat. Uh, let me see. Yes. Kim says the Kushala still the hardest Elder Dragon. I agree with you, man. You're not alone. The wind pressure, the tornadoes, still very hard to deal with. You really have to make a build just to counter Kushala. You still need the what's Kushala's armor skill to counter its wind pressure. So really, trial by fire, what we went through with Kushala. But with Chameleos, you don't even need poison resistance, in my opinion. The attacks very telegraphed. You won't have any problems. And then, Tom says I'm aiming for the helm and waist armor pieces for exploit. Yes, really great pieces, a great goal. But yes, I would suggest you prioritize a weapon also if you don't have a poison weapon yet. But you said you're also a CB main. Uh, let's see. The Chameleos Charge Blade is an impact file, but I would, my opinion, I have a hard time applying status with the Charge Blade since it's a slow a slow attacking weapon. Plus, your main source of damage are the files, and your swings uh, not are the source of the poison status. So, I would leave the testing to you, Tom, and you can share your thoughts and your build with me, and I'll be happy to test it out. But so far, I don't really use heavy or weapons when it comes to applying poison status. Well, I would say I say that, but I use the gun lance. But that's a different story because the gun lance has the worm stake, which deals a lot of fast tick damage, so you can poison the monster very fast. But all right. So poison GL with max artillery and max exploit is fine. That's true, but but I find it hard. I find it hard to balance those two skills, and we'll see. We'll see in the build video that I have planned to showcase to you guys. Stay tuned. So should we really go for 3 equipment for Chameleos for its venomous, or 2 should do? I still have to do some testing on that, but so far, in terms of the gun lance in my testing, just Chameleos venomous level 2 and 1 worm stake. The monster is immediately poisoned right away, and then you can just go full burst, and take advantage of the poison exploit skill. I still have to do more testing, and I'll be showcasing that build to you guys very soon. So how does sneak attack work in this game? Is it worth it for me? I'm a heavy bowgun main. So, hmm, that's a very good question. So, status sneak attack here, as we can see in the screen, increases your chances of inflicting status ailment buildup by 37% at level 3 when attacking a monster from behind. So, uh, from what I understand, using melee weapons to attack monsters only have a chance of inflicting poison buildup on the monster. And monsters have certain thresholds in which you need to fill up for them to get poisoned. And each of your attacks it build up that poison status on the monster. And once that threshold gets filled, the monster gets poisoned. In terms of heavy bowgun, where you have poison ammo, that poison ammo immediate doesn't have a percent chance of applying status. It always applies status as you hit the monster. That's my understanding. Because poison bullets, if you hit the monster with it, it should build up poison right away. So I don't think you need status sneak attack on the bowguns. I would say you could invest it on poison attack instead, since you will increase the amount of poison buildup you do from each bullet you hit on the monster. I hope that's clear. I hope that's clear for you guys. But for the bow, I know that it works the same way as it is for melee weapons. So not all your arrows will apply uh poison status buildup on the monster. You still need status sneak attack. But for heavy bowguns, light bowguns, if you have the poison bullet, hitting the monster with that bullet will always build status on the monster. So if anyone knows uh, any information, if what I'm saying is wrong, please let me know in the comments. But that's from my understanding in the past Monster Hunter games. That's how poison bullets should actually work. I hope that's clear. Okay. Uh, so I should just focus more on the weapon for the HPG. Let's see. The heavy bowgun has poison ammo 1, 6 bullets. Yeah, I would say you can focus on the bullet. But then again, when I was looking at the Chameleios heavy bowguns, and then it has sneak attack. See, oh, it has sneak attack, not status sneak attack. See, it has sneak attack. Let me double check that on my phone. If MHN is correct on that detail. But see, it has sneak attack, which will increase your damage instead of increasing your chances of applying poison status on the monster. Yeah. Dang. I thought it would have status sneak attack as well. But since it has sneak attack according to MHN, that's actually a pretty good skill. Not gonna lie. Increases your damage. Any skill that increases damage, I'll take it. But let me double check. The Chameleios heavy bowgun has sneak attack, not status sneak attack. So it increases your damage. It increases your heavy bowgun damage. So that's a pretty good skill. So yeah, it's confusing for you. Yeah, because once again, from my understanding, heavy bowguns don't need the status sneak attack skill. Because status sneak attack only increases your chances of applying the poison status on monsters. But your poison ammo doesn't always, again, the poison ammo always applies uh, poison buildup on the monster if you hit it. So, Monster Hunter now, instead of adding status sneak attack on the bowguns, chose to add sneak attack, which in turns increases your damage if you hit monsters from the back. So, Unknown Samurai, if you want to try it out, go for it because you get a ton of materials, Chameleos materials, thanks to the paid event and the exchange hub. So, this is the perfect time to try it out. So, Kim, will I be IRL streaming hunts? I want to, but I live in the Philippines and our data connection kind of spotty. So even as I'm hunting out with my friends, I face some serious connection issues. And what more if I stream? So I don't think the quality will be uh, the live stream quality will be not as good as I want it to be. So, Unknown Samurai, I hope I was helpful. Go try it out. And let me know. All right. Thanks, Tom. Let me know if Charge Blade, Poison Charge Blade is any good. And I'll wait for your tests. So, yeah. Uh huh. So, in terms of my experience during the paid event, it was really positive since it coincided with the fire event quest where we can hunt Silver Rathalos and Glavenus, both awesome monsters with very strong weapons, and it being the same time with the paid event where your spawns refresh every 30 minutes. The number of hunts we did for Silver Rathalos and Glavenus went through the roof. And I got a lot of um, materials for those monsters. I even got a Silver Rathalos plate doubled. I got a double drop of Silver Rathalos plates, which was very good. And I'm gonna save those plates for the future if ever the Silver Hunting Horn is any good. At least I have enough mats to craft it. All right. So that's my game plan during this event. I was just actually storing up materials for the future. So I have enough materials to craft them right away and provide content for you guys. That's what I really love about this event, the 30-minute respawns. And I was very fortunate enough that I get to hunt in a very nice place, which is UP Diliman. That's a university here in the Philippines. And the amount of huntathons and Elder Dragon interceptions that were spawning were really clustered close together, and I could just do them easily without walking really far. So if any of you guys live here in the Philippines, here in the Metro Manila area, feel free to join us. And we actually met a new hunter during this event, and it was really nice to get hunting with someone new and expand our group. So far, our number has been dwindling, and it was nice to see a new face while we were hunting this paid event. Season 6 is waiting for new content. Yes. I know the content on this channel has been pretty slow, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm working on it. And so far, Monster Hunter Now content this season has been pretty slow as well since we didn't get a new weapon. But with the introduction of the hunting horn next season, we'll see. We'll see what kind of weapon it is. Maybe we can have some defensive focus hunting horn builds or pure offensive builds. Let's see what kind of songs we're gonna get, and that's really what I'm looking forward to with each new season. So as you can see, this channel is not really a news focused channel. So if there's new news, I'm kind of late on the news as well. As a content creator, I know it's kind of disappointing that I'm one of the um I'm always late to the news as well. So we have Hunter's notes for that. If you like news content, check out his channel. And sometimes I find out about the Japanese live stream from Hunter's notes as well when he uploaded the video. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know there was a Japanese live stream." But yeah, this channel I wanted to be focused on builds and just some fun builds we can test out here in Monster Hunter now. And maybe in the future, you guys can suggest some builds in the comments as well. And then I will be happy to try it out. And we can have some thing like RX's Mix Set Mondays, where I get to feature you guys' builds on the channel. But again, it also depends if I have the armor pieces you used for the builds, because Monster Hunter now kind of hard to grind for those materials. But yeah, so Raki Maru, when are the hunts starting? So it depends on your time zone. It starts at 9 a.m. your local time zone. So mine already started today, this morning, and I was out hunting from 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m. And then we just grabbed dinner, and I went home, showered, and here I am talking to you guys. So T-Mac, yes, poison, really good for damage. And it's gonna get even more insane with Chameleos and the builds that we can do, combining Chameleos Venomous, Poison Exploit. Those are really gonna be some fun builds and some big numbers we're gonna get to see. All right, so I'm kind of running out of things to say, but yeah, let's go back to talk about Chameleos. Let's take a look at some of the hunts that I did, some of the embarrassing, oops, wait, embarrassing things I did today, which costed me a lot of potions. Some potions. uh, I got some good clips. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. I really love the switch axe when fighting against Chameleos. See, that's the move he does. That's the main move you want to watch out for, because that's going to deal a lot of damage. But I found out, well, I didn't really do it much, but during the hunts, what you could do is the poison clouds will split into five, and there's some gaps between those clouds. So you could just stand in the gap, and then just as they go combine together, you can slip right in between those two attacks to minimize your downtime, and you won't get hit by the poison cloud, and you can still approach Chameleos. Oops. Approach Chameleos and do a lot of damage. I hope that makes sense. Let's take a look at it again from what I did. I did it right here. So there, those are the poison clouds. Just stand in the safe zone, and as they come together, you can slip right through it and not get hit. Kind of risky. Kind of risky. Let's take a look at it again. Kind of risky, but if you pull it off, you're gonna limit your downtime and quickly approach Chameleos. That's something for you guys to try out. Yeah. All right. Che said something very important. Uh, Fire elemental weapons are also boosted right now. So even if you don't have those weapons upgraded, you can still use them and fight Chameleos on an even playing field, and you're gonna have a great time. So there, once again, Blast is also a great weapon against Chameleos. As you can see, one Blast Pop dealt like 14k damage. That's a lot of damage. Let's see if I can find it. 14k damage. Boom, 14k damage. Did you see that? That was pretty quick. Boom, 14k damage. That's a good chunk of damage. And then I get hit. But yeah, so fire elemental is not the only way you can hunt chameleos effectively. You can use blast weapons and deal a huge amount of burst damage. So those are just one of the two builds I used against chameleos. If you've seen my video, I used crit element builds against chameleos and the negative affinity builds using the basil blast weapons. Yep, Jay used the blast weapons. 14k damage is no joke. That's a pretty huge chunk of damage. So let me see if I can find some more. So right here, this is the spot where we were hunting earlier this morning. See, there's like 3 huntathons close by, and they're starting almost at the same time. So after one huntathon is done, you can just walk a little bit here, and then you start off another huntathon, and then walk across the street for another huntathon. This place, very good place to hunt. So I hope you guys have a spot like this where you can just go around and hunt a lot of EDIs. Yeah. Here, me using the, oh my goodness, the frames. There we go. That's me using the blast dual blades against Chameleos. And this is the most annoying part about it. When it goes invisible, your lock on just disappears. And then you have to make the effort to target it again. Oh my goodness, my frames are just dropping right here. Let's go find another clip. Yeah. If you guys have any more questions about Chameleos or me, you can just drop it in the comments. Yeah, Chameleos pretty easy. I mean, at first I was very worried about the poison attacks, since the Japanese live stream also showed that poison status that's inflicted by Chameleos is a lot stronger, and it ticks 5 damage per tick. That's a lot of damage, and I got hit by it like once or twice, and it was it really hurt in terms of potions, because if you get hit by it, it's most likely guaranteed that you're gonna chug down potions the next hunt you do. But it's very easy to dodge. That's why I can see why it also hurts if you get hit by it. You know, it's like Niantic saying, "Ooh, skill issue, skill issue. Get good, get good." But yeah, that's is sleep against effective against Chameleos. Honestly, didn't try. We didn't try. Uh, we were focused on dealing a lot of DPS to end hunts fast. So we were using blast and fire weapons. We didn't really get to try sleep. But you can let me know, T Mac, if you get the chance to try it. Yeah, potions are nothing to wail. Yeah, I honestly promised myself or made a commitment that I wouldn't spend on potions. Spend any more money on potions. I would just spend on these paid events so I can show you guys the experience. Uh, Che, there's two campfires in UP Diliman. Uh, I'm one of the admins in the UP Diliman group. Our group is called UPD Hunters. So that's my group. If you see it, come join. Just join that. Waiting for dual blades paralysis for support. In wild, paralysis dual blades is so so. Yeah. I we'll see. How's the bow? I can't really tell, Mels. I'm sorry because I'm not a bow main. But I would say getting status sneak attack level 2 on a weapon is pretty good. And this is the only time I would suggest crafting an elder dragon weapon because of this paid event we get access to the exchange hub, which makes it easy for us to get the materials we need to upgrade our weapons to at least grade 8 to a very strong space where we can easily hunt down monsters, 8-star monsters. And yeah, this is the only time you would probably not the only time now that you would hear me suggest craft an elder dragon weapon. Because if in the future we get more paid events with exchange hubs, it would be easier to uh, craft and upgrade these elder dragon weapons and get them to about the same level as our other weapons. Because my main problem with these elder dragons is that to effectively farm them, you really have to invest on huntathon tickets or invest your time to really hunt down these EDIs and get these elder dragon materials. And then there's the problem that you face about farming elder dragon rarity 5 materials. They don't really drop a lot, and then we need a lot to just upgrade our weapons. So yeah, I would rather have a non elder dragon weapon with that's I'd rather have a non elder dragon weapon that's at grade 10 than an elder dragon weapon where I'm stuck with it at grade 8 because there's not enough rarity 5 elder dragon materials going around. So that's really the main struggle when it comes to elder dragon weapons. I still prefer crafting elder dragon armor pieces. They really buff up your weapons. So Kirby, hello, 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 idol. We miss you, Kirby. So I hope you have some time to come join us for some hunts when you have the time. We miss you, man. So Che for bow if you're good in aiming Chameleos super DPS. Yeah, gyro really a hard thing to deal with. So you can watch Hunter Notes, the gyro god, for some videos. I'm still amazed at how Hunter's Notes is playing dual blades without lock on. Mad respect for Hunter's Notes for doing gyro dual blades. Not for me, but I know maybe Hunter's Notes has some gyro tips he can share. So T Mac, is it meta? I can't say yet. I really like the bow though. Focus with stat sneak is strong. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about meta too much. If I see big damage, my brain is happy. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to play um weapons in Monster Hunter now, and that's really one of the appeal of Monster Hunter. You It fits different play styles depending on the person. Really great. So hunts are going good. Poison resistance make things really brain dead. Yeah, I mean you don't really have to watch out for Chameleos' attacks, poison attacks if you have poison resistance. Hey, Pau from Barcelona. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are having a great time with the paid event. 4 p.m. Wow. Have you guys been hunting since 9 a.m.? Because I've been hunting at 9 a.m. as well, and I just got home. And right now I'm talking to you guys. And let me just tell you guys, I kind of tired from hunting Chameleos all day. So I hope you guys get some good hunts over there in Barcelona. Have fun with the paid event. Okay, so there's one big issue that I also want to talk about, where uh, which is wait, let me organize my thoughts. I want to talk about why Chameleos feels easy. Because the poison was supposed to be a very scary thing to deal with since we don't have antidotes in this game. But I think Monster Hunter now has a problem when it comes to difficulty scaling, all because of potions being monetized. So the devs can't make hunts way too hard, wherein players will need to spend a lot of potions just to complete a hunt. And they also can't make hunts too easy because where's the fun in that? Part of the fun of playing Monster Hunter is the challenge you get when facing these awesome monsters, you know? Like hunting a big monster that's double our size shouldn't even be possible. And that's kind of one of the appeals of Monster Hunter. There's that power fantasy that it fulfills. When you beat down a monster twice your size using weapons that's also very massive. And the challenge of hunting these monsters is really part of the fun. And in Monster Hunter now, the way they made Chameleos, I think it's way too easy. And I think that's also a limiting factor for the Monster Hunter Now devs because they can't make hunts too challenging. Because us, the players, will also complain that the hunt is too hard and we used up a lot of potions to just hunt down the monster. So Monster Hunter Now has to find that delicate balance between challenge, potions, and player satisfaction. And I was surprised to see that in season 6 we're getting a new feature, which is the challenge hunts. So I don't know how that's going to play out. Is it going to be like arena quests wherein we get some random ass builds and then we have to beat the timer in a sense. Like we have to complete the hunt in a certain time frame. But I hope that in those challenge hunts, it doesn't uh, require us to use first aid meds or potions. I think this will give the devs uh, the difficulty scaling they need to properly balance these monsters, wherein they're just the right amount of uh, just the right amount of difficulty wherein the players will feel the satisfaction of completing the hunt. And yeah, uh, just the right amount of satisfaction where the player feels the challenge and will feel the feeling of accomplishment or satisfaction when they do manage to successfully hunt the monster. So I think that's one of the main challenges for the Monster Hunter Now devs. And I hope they give us some sort of challenge that will not require us to spend a lot of money. Yeah, could be somewhat by design as well. Yeah, Chameleos is like I would say the joke of the trio if you're familiar with the meme where there's three heads of the dragon. There's like Kushala, serious dragon, Teostra, serious dragon, and then we have Chameleos, the goofy dragon. Yeah, I was hoping for some kind of challenge as well, Tom. But yeah, I'm hoping we do get some sort of challenge. Uh it's not so far the new monsters. I mean, Chameleos did not scratch that itch for me, the challenge itch. Silver Rathalos was a good balance, I would say. It's a really challenging hunt. And once you really get to master Silver Rathalos' moveset and you get to farm its awesome crit element builds, the satisfaction goes through the roof. Yes, Kirby, we are indeed getting training grounds. And we're gonna get a punching bag so we can train our weapon skills. I also hope in the training grounds that there's a way where the punching bag can attack us, so I can work on my counters, lance counters, my charge blade, perfect guards. So I hope that punching bag has a way to attack us as well. Yeah, Tom, I'm glad that the full trio is in as well. But what do you guys think is the next Elder Dragon that's gonna be coming to Monster Hunter now? So far, it's been World Elder Dragons. We got Kushala, we got Teostra, we got Chameleos, we got Nergigante, and then we got Kirin. So if we follow that same train of thought, the possible next Elder Dragons are Lunastra and Namiel. Am I missing anyone else? But yeah, uh, that's really what I think about Chameleos. Didn't really offer much of a challenge because of the telegraphed attacks. But that might just be me. For June season monster, Narga Kuga is top one. Yeah, I'm also excited to hunt Narga. And I think it was just the natural progression of the monsters that we're getting. Because Narga Kuga has the same body type as Barioth, which we got way back in, I think, season 2. And then we got Tigrex. And then who's left? Narga Kuga. And I'm very excited to craft some Nargacuga weapons as well. High affinity plus raw. And then what new skill are we getting to take advantage of those stats? It's going to be very interesting to see what season 6 has in store for us. But yeah, basically, those are my thoughts on Chameleos. And for season 6, very excited to see what the new weapon upgrade path we're getting? Or is it related to some new monster? Is it just a simple upgrade system, like from grade 10 going to grade 11? Who knows? Are Gold Rathian weapons stronger than Chameleos weapons? Well, it depends. Because Gold Rathian weapons does have Poison Exploit level 2. And then Chameleos weapons have status Sneak Attack level 2. So I would. It depends. Personally, I prefer Gold Rathian weapons. Specifically the Gold Rathian gun lance. Because it can take advantage of the poison exploit. The 10 seconds that the monster is poisoned, you can really output some huge damage numbers using the Gold Rathian gun lance because of the full burst. You know, when the 10 seconds is up, as long as you did one or two full bursts, that's already pretty good. But what I am keeping my eye on in terms of Chameleos weapons is the very first Poison Dual Blades. It's going to be fast at applying poison status since it has status sneak attack level 2. And then you can also pair it with poison exploit. And yeah, I'd have to do some tests to see which one is feels better. New Elder Dragon could be Gozmazios. Or I don't know. Kind of. That's kind of a stretch, Tom. I think that's kind of a stretch. But hey, it's not impossible. I'm glad that we also got some Rise monsters in Monster Hunter now. Not too bad, not too bad. Maybe there's hope. Longsword main. Are the attacks easy to counter? Yes, I would think so. I didn't use any weapons that was easy that had any counters. I didn't use lance against Chameleos. I was using the switch axe, but the Chameleos attacks are very telegraphed. So if you get if you notice the tells, it's gonna be easy to counter. Like, let's see if I can see one of the tells. One of the most important thing to watch out for is the poison breath. So you will see Chameleos Chameleos' mouth. You pay attention to Chameleos' mouth, and there's gonna be some poison slipping through from its mouth before it shoots out its poison breath. So that's one of the things to watch out for. And then its tongue attack in Monster Hunter now, it steals special gauge, but it's also very easy to dodge since you'll see it. You'll see Chameleos whipping out its tongue first before it goes shooting out. Hey, Hunter's Notes. Hello, what's good? I'm locked out of the event right now. What do you mean? How are you locked out of the event? Did you get banned? Oh no, what did you do? All right, so let's check out some of the Chameleos clips that I have. Maybe we can see some of its tells. Again, here it's moved from transitioning from level one, stage one to stage two. Just free hits. Go close. Don't be afraid to hit it when it's spitting out its fog attack, and you can wail on it for free. But once it glows red, that's the time you should activate your special move. Like what I do here. When it's spitting fog, just attack Chameleos. And then when it glows red, boom, use your super, latch onto it, and most of the time, you break Chameleos' horn in the process. It won't trigger, and yeah, I got a fatal error this morning for no reason, and I think it flagged my account. Oh no! What did you do, Zach? What did you do? Maybe you got that sponsored ticket, and then there was some sort of error in the back end. Did you get any sponsored tickets? Maybe it didn't go through. Maybe that's why you're having these errors. Man, man, I hope Monster Hunter now would also sponsor my ticket. Wink, wink. but, but yeah, did you get sponsored ticket Hunter's Notes? Banned for using gyro DB. Oh, whoa, what? Zeph? Are you sure? Oh my, that's such a good discovery, bro. Oh yeah, Chameleos does not roar when he goes to from first phase to second phase. He doesn't roar. He just spits out fog. Oh, maybe that's why Valor doesn't trigger. Oh, that's a great discovery, man. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I have the ability to use the layered armor. I also don't know why they wouldn't sponsor you. That's fine. It's fine. I can support the game. No problem. I don't know if it's Niantic or Scope Play anymore. That's why it's fine. Monster Hunter now game devs. I can I can support your game. Can buy the ticket, no problem. Valor carry nerf. Oh no, Hunter's notes. Change your build. Valor doesn't work. Yeah, good to know ahead of time. But yeah, let's just check out some of my hunts. You could really see the tells when Chameleos is about to do some big attacks. You can see those lunging attacks is what gets me. Not even the poison breaths or the tail attacks. It's always the lunging attack. Okay, let's zoom in on that. You know, before Chameleos spits out the poison breath, of course it glows red. Oh man, I wish I can find the clip where it goes invisible first before shooting out the poison breath. You gotta watch out for the uh poison sipping through its mouth. Oh, there. You can see it here in this angle. Oh, see, there's poison that's gonna slip out of its mouth first before fully ejecting that stream of poison. There. That's one of the things you have to watch out for. Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I'm in the camp. Whoops. Whoops, my bad, guys. I'm just new to this streaming thing. Hey, there we go. I'm new. I'm new to this. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. And that's awkward. It's kind of awkward. All right, let's see. Oops. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. You're seeing some things you should not be seeing. And oh man, how do I switch the screen? Never mind. Never mind. I'm facing this way because the screen is here for my end, but it looks like I I should be looking here at this end. Oh, that's just weird. Anyways, I'll fix my setup next time. But yeah, all right. Let's take a look at some of my earlier hunts. So with this, I got greedy there. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, here, Chameleos is invisible. Oh man, you can't see the head from my angle. Maybe I just flip my camera. Flip vertical. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm upside down. Wait, wait. Flip horizontal. Flip horizontal. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking at the same side now. All right, let's take a look at some clips. You know, my main problem about recording my screen is I keep forgetting to record it. I keep forgetting to record. So most of the time I just start the recording mid hunt and I miss some key features, key scenes, key attacks that Chameleos does. And part of the challenge being a content creator. Oh no, Gigi Nox. I'm not familiar who that is. All right, Zach. I wish you good luck with your paid event, and I hope you get a lot of R5 Chameleos tails. You'll need a lot of it for your upgrades, but there's the exchange hub available for you just in case you don't get your R5s. But there. I saw it. I saw the clip where Chameleos does the tongue attack. Very telegraphed. See, it's gonna lick its mouth. See there. You guys see it. He's gonna lick his mouth first before shooting it out. Yep, there. You watch out for that. Very telegraphed. And then when it goes down, it's down for a long time. You can get off a full combo. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? Let me Google it. What's a Giginox? Oh, huh. Hunter 3. Oh, it's like a Kezu. Really? Oh, Giginox. Oh, wow. Never encountered it. Even though I started playing at Monster Hunter 3U in the 3DS. Oh, never really, wasn't familiar with this. But yeah, I was hanging from the upside down, like the Giginox or the Kezu. Thanks for sharing that. All right, wait. Where am I? Oh man, I'm lost. Where's the chat? I can't see the chat. All right, there we go. Like Kezu if both ends were mouth. Oh, really? Hunter note, waiting for your build for poison dual blades without lock on. Yeah. I mean, if you can use gyro very well, you don't need lock on. So Zach is your man for that type of builds. All right, let's check out more clips. Yeah. What I would like to do with the switch axe as well when Chameleos is down is just go charging the switch axe and do what's this called again? The amped burst. Is that what you call it? I forgot. My goodness, I forgot what it's called. The the switch axe burst. I forgot what it was called. Oh my. Uh yeah, but the in wilds they have a new move. The switch axe is a new move, and I'm trying to practice the switch axe in wilds as well. But you rarely get to use this move. Mm. Oh man, if anybody knows in the chat what this move is called, let me know. Right, yeah, those are some of the clips. Yeah, amped elemental discharge. Yes, I get confused with the SAED and the switch axe move. Thank you, Kim. Oh, is this the hunt where we did it with just the three of us? Oh no no, four. All right, well, at the start of the hunt, you can get away with full combo. Come on. Where's the clip that I don't get hit by that first lunging attack? I need to show you guys that I can dodge that move. I'm not that bad. Yeah, okay, yeah, zero sum discharge. Yes, yes. Zero sum discharge. Which one? What do you call the move where it grapples on the monster? Super amped elemental discharge. Oh yeah, 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 for the charge blade. Well, what do you call the move where it latches onto the monster versus the switch axe not latching on to the monster? Full release slash is the new move in wilds. Yes, that's the new move that I am trying to get better at doing. Okay, wait. Let me show you guys some Chameleos clips. Is this the part where I don't get hit by the first move? Uh, yeah, dodge. Oh, see? Dodge the first move. And then it goes invisible, takes out your lock on. Okay, there. Okay, this is one of the tells for the poison attack of Chameleos. Even though it's invisible, some poison splatters will come out of its mouth, and it's clearly visible this time. There. Oh, see? Did you see that? There. See? You will see some poison coming out of Chameleos's mouth before it shoots it out. So that's one of the key tells that it's about to shoot out poison. So it's very easy to dodge. See? Oh, see it, and then you go sidestep. And then when it's down, I do the zero sum discharge. Boom, da. Bang. Good damage. Just in time to finish the attack, and then Chameleos gets up. See? When it shoots out fog like that, when it's transitioning from first phase to second phase, just no fear. Go ahead and go slap it. When it glows red, that's the time you activate your special. I think I kind of activated way too early this time, so I didn't get to latch onto its face. But if you activate it just in time, you will manage to latch onto its face and possibly even break its horn. All right. So again, my thoughts for Chameleos. Very easy hunt compared to the other Elder Dragons. I would say this is the easiest one so far. But you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments when you get to fight Chameleos for yourself. I think that's it for my Chameleos breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this new format that I'm trying out where I can share my thoughts with you guys right away. No editing. And I hope I was clear. You could understand what I'm saying. I'll work on my articulation some more, my storytelling as well. But I think that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoy. I wish you guys good luck when you go out hunting during this spring hunt 2025. And I tried to vlog during this paid event, and let's see how it turns out. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Tom, for staying throughout the stream. I appreciate you engaging with me. Wouldn't be the same without you. And as well as Kim, T Mac, and the others. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, thanks for the tips and info. That's what I'm here for. Great stream. Happy hunting. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. It's already 10:30 p.m. here. I hope you guys had a good day one, or for those who are just about to experience Chameleos, good luck, have fun, grind out the tokens for the exchange hub, and you will have enough materials to craft any build that you want. And I hope you guys got some information out of this stream. And to the VOD viewers in the future, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Happy hunting. Bye bye.